I'd like to use this design to try and provide some assistance for the designer here who is using a Mac, and on a Mac and running under the Wine Windows simulation environment. In order to print a high quality PDF file, you would normally go File and Print, and then you would choose a PDFWriter. I'm in the Windows environment now, and I've got quite a swag of PDF writers to choose from, but in the Mac we've only been able to find one, and it's quite complicated to use and tricky to set up, and he's having some difficulty. I'd like to use this design to illustrate that there is a tool in gCADPlus which can give you a pretty good result, quite close to high resolution PDF, and I'd like to demonstrate that. Notice also in this design that it's a concept design, so various areas of the gardens is going to be a glass house area, and this area here is going to be the main vegetable growing area. There's another entertaining area out here in the garden, and notice that we can see structures underneath that circular marker with a dotted circle, and that's because it's been placed using a block. If I click to model and let's select this one, notice that it's a block called indicate zone, and then if we right click and say edit the block and pick the center of that circle, notice that transparency is set at 30. Maximum setting for no transparency is 255, and so with a setting of 30 we come way down. Now let's return to the plan. Sorry, we close the block editor first, then return to the plan. We'll zoom extent so we see the whole drawing sheet, which in this case is an A3 sheet, and we'll generate a PDF file directly without having to worry at all about PDF writers and other extra software. So we go File and Save as PDF, and we can click Extents and Maximum, although I would normally start with, say, medium or high just to test, but I've run this one and it looks fine, so I'll say OK, and it'll generate the PDF quickly in my user's Keith desktop environment. So we'll call this one Save as PDF2 to distinguish it from the first, and we'll click Save. Takes a little while, but in some ways it's quicker than printing to a PDF writer. So here we are, and we'll use Control L to give us a full view without the clutter of the various toolbars in Acrobat Reader. So I'm using Acrobat Reader set as my PDF viewer, and gCADPlus finds it and puts this particular version up. So if we now zoom in, Control Plus is a quick way to zoom in. And what I'm hoping to convince our user is that this is a quick and easy way to generate quite an acceptable high quality PDF file without the need to worry about any of those other applications. So I hope that helps him. I'm in the Windows environment here, but the Save as PDF works in the Mac environment too.